Hello, and welcome back to Fat Olympics. This week we're talking about why I've been trying out calisthenics. Calisthenics is essentially strength or resistance training using your own body weight. It's cheaper and easier to start doing than going to the gym in search of workout equipment. Seeing as how the whole world seems to be better off if everyone stays at home right now, it's also more attractive than trying to find an open gym these days. Before this, I was running a couch to 5K and made it to the end. After that, I decided not to progress to the next level and try my hand at running the 10K. I don't like running in the cold all that much, and with winter just around the corner, I've basically passed the threshold of how much wind chill I care to subject myself to. Truth is that I'm not that tough of a nut to crack when it comes to fitness. Like a TV show everyone recommends, or a stranger or a mutual friend introduces you to. If things start out bad and don't get better reasonably quickly, I'm more than happy to quit while I'm behind. Winter won this round, and if I'll be running in the near future, it'll be on an old treadmill my parents have in the basement. Stay tuned for how I try to trick myself into doing that on a regular basis. But like I said, calisthenics is what's hot right now in my house, and as you saw in the last video, I'm starting slow and steady. I try to do at least one exercise every weekday to the tune of whatever my body is willing to do for 3 sets of 50, or as close as I can get without feeling the sweet embrace of death as it sidles up close to me and begins its relentless taunting. Calisthenics are gentle exercises, up to the point that they are not, and that point totally depends on your own level of fitness. If you don't push yourself, you don't make progress. But I've learned that if I push myself too hard, I'll stop doing it altogether. Nature's perfect dilemma. My hope in doing calisthenics is that I can build some energy-demanding muscles that quietly eat away at my pockets of stored fat even when I'm not mimicking Squidward from the Time Machine episode of SpongeBob. You may be wondering why I haven't tried to switch back to cardio, and that's mostly because while I definitely was healthier when I was running, I was not losing weight. By all accounts, this has a lot to do with my choice to do steady state cardio over the high intensity interval kind, but that's a topic for another video. Some other calisthenics exercises I've gotten into are bent over squats, wall push-ups, wall pull-ups, and bridges. I thought about making today's video one of me doing the bridges, but I didn't want my air thrusting to clash with YouTube's more sensitive content rules. Right now, you're watching me do a reverse crunch, leg raise sort of thing that I've shot myself doing after this voiceover. Watch as I almost certainly barely struggle to bring my knees up towards my chest while keeping my legs hovering on the inhale. See my majestic form fold itself as I worry if I can accidentally pass out if I keep at this long enough. My breathing is okay and my form is mediocre, but my willpower is maxed out. Despite what I've said about my tenacity, I'm not a fan of quitting in the middle of things. Even though I take my sweet time doing it, I know off camera I'll go and finish up however many reps and sets I've left to get to 150. I think it's important not to confuse having strong preferences to a lack of resilience. You and I are probably more resilient than we give ourselves credit. After all, aren't we constantly lugging around more weight than people are willing to carry out of a van without the help of a professional mover? I think exercise and food have to fit within a lifestyle that's partially hedonistic. You have to like what you do if you're going to keep doing it. In an effort to stop eternally delaying my own gratification, I'm trying to find things that I like doing instead of things I have to do. I might whine, but so far calisthenics has proven to be way more me-friendly than I ever would have imagined. Moving my body through 3D space feels more correct than just lifting random heavy stuff over and over again. That's just me. Maybe lifting the heavy objects is totally your jam. And if so, then I'm glad we're both doing what we enjoy instead of what we think we have to do. Anyway, since you're now thoroughly motivated, I'm going to give you a break from senseless babble and let you get back to whatever it is you love doing. Thanks for being a fellow Fat Olympian this week. Let's keep chasing that gold.